Welcome to the mirror field. Today I want to begin with a simple but important idea. What if the Eye of Horus is not only a symbol to study, but a living template to work with? Most people know the Eye of Horus through history, mythology, or symbolism. It is often explained as protection, restoration, insight, or sacred sight. Those meanings are valuable. But in some deeper esoteric teachings, the Eye of Horus is approached less as a symbol with a meaning and more as an energetic pattern with a function. That changes everything. Because when we treat a sacred form only as a concept, we stay in interpretation. But when we begin to engage it as a living structure, we move into experience. This approach suggests that the Eye of Horus can be used as a way of organizing attention, stabilizing perception, and opening a more coherent relationship with intuition. In other words, it is not just something to admire, it is something to practice with. For people walking a serious inner path, this is a useful distinction. Many of us spend years collecting spiritual ideas, symbols, and frameworks. But insight does not always become embodiment. We can understand a lot and still feel internally scattered. What if the issue is not lack of knowledge, but lack of inner configuration? In this view, the Eye of Horus becomes a bridge between higher perception and the human system. Not a shortcut and not a magic object, but a pattern that helps the field become more ordered so deeper awareness can be received and held. That is one of the key shifts I want to explore in this series. Less fascination with symbolism, more curiosity about function. So this week, instead of asking only, what does the Eye of Horus mean? Try asking, what does it change in me when I sit with it quietly? Does my thinking slow down? Does my inner space feel more organized? Does my attention become steadier? You do not need dramatic experiences to begin. Subtle changes are often the real beginning. A little less noise, a little more clarity, a little more space between reaction and response. That is already a change in consciousness. This is the mirror field. In the next episode, we will explore a deeper idea: why confusion and anxiety may sometimes be a field coherence issue, not only a psychological issue.